Okay. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I am picking up some vinyl for the trunk setup. There's like a couple sections over here, so I'm just trying to figure out what color I want to do. But right now I think this one's probably my best bet for the color. So in my interior, the center console has like a dark brown wood trim type of vibe to it. Obviously it's not real wood. I want to try to match this kind of color as close as possible. I've actually kind of been digging like this gray type of color, but it doesn't match. But I do really like it though. I kind of feel like this one matches it probably the closest. So I think I might go with this one. Alright, so okay today, welcome back home. Hello, hello. I finished rolling the rears. Everything is really good. Does not scrape anymore, which I'm really happy about. The fronts have just a tiny bit of clearance issues. It's not that it rubs, it just needs to be pulled out just like a tiny bit, maybe like just like a 1/4 inch, and it'll clear the tires. So I'm heating it up, right? You guys want to know when it's hot enough? Is when it burns you, when you touch it. So like, you gotta touch it with your bare hands, and then if it burns you, then it's hot enough. Alright, we are done. So I'm gonna put the wheel back on. This side has been rolled as well. Check it out.
Very subtle.
Very subtle. Yep.
Hopefully it makes a big difference.
I hope it does make a difference. I hope that the wheel clears. I mean,
it's like, no, honestly, it looks like it's. Ooh, imagine.
Imagine? Ah!
Oh, next video, cambered out. What?
What? Yo, look at this. Imagine if I had this much camber.
Oh.
Imagine.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Yeah, it looks.
You need some spacers, bro.
Yeah, for real. Let's throw the wheels back on, and then we'll see how it lowers. Moment of truth. Stuff hidden.
I think you can go down a little bit.
No, it doesn't go. I didn't roll it up.
You need more?
No, it's not that I need more, because I can stick my finger in here. Oh, I need more camber.
More camber.
More camber.
You know what?
That's fine. Perfect fitment takes a lot of readjustments. So like I said before in like the past few videos, I didn't know I was getting bags, so I ran 255s in the front and 255s in the rears. That's why the tires are so wide, because I was on coils. But now that I have bags, it's different. Like a lot of the bag guys, they run stretch on their tires, right? So I think having stretch tires is like the key, one of the like main keys to getting perfect fitment. So if you guys are wondering what PSIs I'm running zeros in the front and then 35s in the rear when I air out. So when I'm at ride height, so let's go to ride height. So I'm at like 70s in the front and then 55s in the rears. I'll probably do what, like 10? Just to have a little bit of air inside of the bag when I'm parking it, which 10 is not really even much, to be honest. That's the best it's gonna get. I mean, it did help a little bit, but I think that's probably the best I can get it. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. So it's been a couple weeks. We're finally getting to setting up the trunk. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys, but I think everybody has had this phase of when they get bags and then they just kind of leave everything scattered inside the trunk. So here it is. Everything's very messy, kind of just scattered everywhere. I'm gonna take all this stuff out today and we're gonna finally put in the wood. Davis is working on something. Yeah, everything's messy, so let me clean this up real quick and then we'll start laying out the wood and then we'll start trimming and tracing. It's not the best, but I will take the saw and cut it to as straight as I possibly can. It's just because this piece of carpet has some imperfections on it, so it's not exactly the straightest, but I'm gonna try my best to trim it and sand it down to as smooth as I can. Let's get to doing that. This should be quick. I don't think it'll take too long. I don't know why I've been kind of procrastinating on it for so long, but this is gonna be faster than I thought it would be. All right, starting to rain. We gotta pack it up. We gotta pack this up. It wasn't supposed to rain yet. The weather says it's gonna rain way later. It already started. Finished cutting all the pieces, but there are some excess that I gotta sand off, which I will do that right now because this one is broken. So we gotta get a new one. I'm probably gonna try to find the same one or something similar to this, but this one's broken, so I'm gonna get a new one. Davis needs to get some more sandpaper, right? Yes. There is no way that I am going to hand sand any of this because this will take way too long. We are back with the sander. I'm going to sand these end pieces first just to see how it works. And then after these small pieces, I'm going to work on the big ones. So it's been a few days. The other night it got a little too dark, so I couldn't really film that much. So Davis and I installed the wood into the trunk just for test fitting and to see how it looks. I'll let you guys be the judge. What do you guys think? So it still needs a little bit of organization, but the wood is in. You guys probably see those black Sharpie lines. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna actually take some alcohol and wipe it down. But otherwise, the fit of it is actually pretty good. The only thing that I am concerned about is that it is a little flimsy. So I might put a very thin piece of like wood plank underneath just to support it and everything. But otherwise, I mean, it's still pretty sturdy. As you guys know, the tank and the compressor and the manifold still hasn't been mounted yet. So something came in the mail today. I already opened it. It is a stand for the Airlift manifold. I actually picked this up from Amazon for like 30 bucks. I'll leave the link down below if you guys are interested in checking this out. It is stainless steel, so it's pretty sturdy. I still need to figure out where I want to put the exhaust line. Having it inside of a car is very loud when you air out, and it sounds really weird. So I know when I did my previous video, I actually had this line go out somewhere right here, and I drilled a hole right there, but I'm not going to be able to do that now because inside of here is the jack that the car came with. So I'm going to leave that just in case of any emergency ever. I won't be able to put the exhaust hose there, so I'm going to try to figure out another place to route this. Everything just rolls everywhere when I drive. Now that we pulled all the wood out, I just have to remove all of these Sharpie marks. You guys might be wondering, whoa, why did you mark it like that? What I did was I traced my carpet, and the carpet's obviously not the best shape. It doesn't hold its shape, so I didn't really think it all the way through. I tried my best, but it still turned out pretty decent, so I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm just gonna take some rubbing alcohol and just rub everything off. It should come off. Now that I have all the Sharpie marks removed, I'm gonna actually glue 4 pieces together. So I'm gonna start with these 2, and then I'm gonna cut right in between the middle. I'm gonna throw on some hinges so I can access my spare tire. Honestly guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly, but this is what this whole channel is. I'm just learning as I go. So I'm gonna give this a try and just put some glue right here. We disconnected the whole manifold, all the air lines. I marked every single one with numbers, number 1, number 5, and so on. So we mounted the air tank on, and so this is secure now. We're gonna do the compressor. I was gonna start this video a lot sooner, but it was really dark outside, so I figured, you know, whatever. So now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna angle the compressor like this, and then I'm gonna mark it with some toothpaste at the bottom, and then we're gonna drill the hole right there. You can use anything. It doesn't have to be toothpaste. You can use sriracha, you can use lotion, you can use ketchup, you can use anything. You just have to dab a little bit on each side, and then you mark it down. The manifold box.
Where'd you get this, bro?
Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description.
You'll put it on top right now?
Yeah.
No way, please, brother. It's heavy, bro.
No, I'm just gonna test to see where it is. Yep.
13 and a half.
13 and a half. Alright guys, we're finally done. Are you guys ready to see it? I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm not 100% done yet, but for the most part I am finished. So here it is. What do you guys think? This is the exhaust line. I still have to route that to the outside. I'm gonna do that in just one moment. But we have all of the tank, compressor, manifold all mounted up and secured. Everything very solid. So you guys see the little hinges. It does look a little funny, but once I put the shirts over it, you can't see it anyways. Trunk is fully liftable, so then I can gain access to the spare tire if I ever need to. So it kind of serves its purpose. Doesn't look the best, but it's functional. So here is actually where I'm going to be drilling a small hole to fit the airline through. It's just a little rubber grommet that I can pull out. Next to it is the harness. I would just drill it right next to the harness. I'm going to be really careful not to puncture any electrical lines, but this is where it's going to be. So wish me luck. Just got the air hose in. Now I'm gonna test it to see if it actually works. So let's give it a shot. I'm so sad that it's dark already, because like usually the sun would still be setting right now, but it's already dark right now. So I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, but here it is. But that is it. The trunk is all done, looks really good. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I think it turned out really good for my first time, so I know that if I continue to do this, it'll look even better the next time and the third time, you know, and so on. Like I said, this is my first time having bags. At first I didn't even know how to install it, but now I finished this whole trunk setup. I am planning to upgrade to a dual compressor setup pretty soon, but otherwise let me know what you guys think about this trunk setup. It's very plain, very simple. I went with just the wood. This is very simple. I know some people like they deck it out and put lights everywhere, and just some people have some crazy setup, but mine is just very simple, very practical. I still wanted to be able to use my trunk to, you know, at least put stuff in there. I just threw on some stickers in there. Does it add a nice touch? Small little detail that counts, you know. So I did finish routing the exhaust line to the outside, so air is going to blow out instead of inside of the trunk. So I'll let you guys hear it. Here it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. I know I've been lacking on the consistency of the videos. I've just been so busy with life. Making videos is just on the side for me, so it's not like I do it full time, but I would like to one day with the help of you guys. Until that day comes, I'm just working a regular job, going to school, doing normal people stuff. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 1,800 subs on the channel. of the time of this recording. Also 1,200 followers on Instagram. And I'm really happy that I can make content for you guys and you guys actually like it. So that's gonna be it for this video. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.